Kindly like, subscribe and comment to get daily updates. Procter & Gamble Hygiene and Healthcare Limited. Revenue decreased by 3.28% to 634.53 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 0.43% yearly. Net profit decreased by 24.03% to 69.21 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 13.85% yearly. OPM decreased by 12.55% to 16.65% sequentially and increased by 84.01% yearly. Diluted EPS decreased by 24.05% to 21.32 sequentially and increased by 13.83% yearly. Federal-Mogul Goetze, India, Limited. Revenue decreased by 16.11% to 234.22 crore rupees sequentially. Net profit decreased by 67.14% to 3.18 crore rupees sequentially. OPM decreased by 44.22% to 2.63% sequentially. Diluted EPS decreased by 71.92% to 0.41 sequentially. Arshiya Limited. Revenue decreased by 12.41% to 65.80 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 9.68% yearly. Net profit increased by 82.26% to 178.26 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 82.79% yearly. OPM increased by 11.14% to -141.31% sequentially and increased by 17.96% yearly. Diluted EPS increased by 76.13% to -7.01 sequentially and increased by 75.25% yearly. Soma Textiles and Industries Limited. Revenue decreased by 97.40% to 0.15 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 98.04% yearly. Net profit decreased by 331.22% to 4.37 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 28.91% yearly. OPM increased by 3,164.74% to -2,773.33% sequentially and increased by 6,550.78% yearly. Diluted EPS increased by 164.00% to -1.32 sequentially and increased by 28.16% yearly. Biofil Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals Limited. Revenue decreased by 70.87% to 3.72 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 50.15% yearly. Net profit decreased by 35.61% to 0.15 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 624.02% yearly. OPM increased by 505.38% to 10.89% sequentially and increased by 97.56% yearly. Diluted EPS decreased by 21.43% to 0.11 sequentially and increased by 1000.00% yearly. Goodluck India Limited. Revenue decreased by 28.99% to 251.85 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 46.26% yearly. Net profit decreased by 89.58% to 1.26 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 85.76% yearly. OPM decreased by 74.81% to 0.67% sequentially and decreased by 78.20% yearly. Diluted EPS decreased by 89.54% to 0.55 sequentially and decreased by 85.71% yearly. Linc Pen and Plastics Limited. Revenue increased by 4.43% to 100.98 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 4.94% yearly. Net profit increased by 15.01% to 4.98 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 676.42% yearly. OPM increased by 9.84% to 6.62% sequentially and increased by 81.76% yearly. Diluted EPS increased by 14.33% to 3.35 sequentially and increased by 679.07% yearly. KDDL Limited. Revenue decreased by 32.62% to 137.27 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 8.61% yearly. Net profit decreased by 215.91% to 5.10 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 285.45% yearly. OPM decreased by 185.35% to -3.46% sequentially and decreased by 194.85% yearly. Diluted EPS decreased by 205.49% to -2.88 sequentially and decreased by 222.03% yearly. Everest Kanto Cylinder Limited. Revenue increased by 3.90% to 198.66 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 6.05% yearly. Net profit decreased by 37.23% to 0.59 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 101.36% yearly. OPM decreased by 99.10% to 0.03% sequentially and decreased by 99.20% yearly. Ruchira Papers Limited. Revenue decreased by 45.91% to 58.13 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 55.51% yearly. Net profit decreased by 832.37% to 4.53 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 149.68% yearly. OPM decreased by 898.92% to -10.11% sequentially and decreased by 195.36% yearly. Diluted EPS decreased by 819.23% to -1.87 sequentially and decreased by 149.73% yearly. Transwarranty Finance Limited. Revenue increased by 57.24% to 2.21 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 75.84% yearly. Net profit increased by 278.26% to 5.15 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 341.65% yearly. OPM increased by 146.07% to -238.90% sequentially. Diluted EPS increased by 307.55% to -2.16 sequentially and decreased by 348.28% yearly. Alpa Laboratories Limited. Revenue decreased by 24.72% to 18.16 crore rupees sequentially. Net profit decreased by 190.14% to 2.33 crore rupees sequentially. OPM decreased by 165.46% to -7.00% sequentially. Diluted EPS decreased by 10.57% to 1.1 sequentially. Kirloskar Electric Company Limited. Revenue decreased by 49.45% to 41.25 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 42.10% yearly. Net profit increased by 160.95% to 17.64 crore rupees sequentially and increased by 3.34% yearly. OPM increased by 416.26% to -42.76% sequentially and increased by 78.47% yearly. Diluted EPS increased by 160.78% to -2.66 sequentially and increased by 3.50% yearly. Asian Hotels West Limited. Revenue decreased by 25.00% to 95.54 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 19.64% yearly. Net Profit decreased by 137.25% to 5.47 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 109.85% yearly. OPM decreased by 106.81% to -0.74% sequentially and decreased by 103.18% yearly. Diluted EPS decreased by 137.27% to -4.7 sequentially and decreased by 109.86% yearly. Adhunik Industries Limited. Revenue decreased by 36.59% to 72.56 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 54.35% yearly. Net profit decreased by 119.12% to 0.35 crore rupees sequentially and decreased by 86.66% yearly. OPM decreased by 131.59% to 0.75% sequentially and decreased by 68.68% yearly. Diluted EPS decreased by 118.42% to 0.07 sequentially and decreased by 87.27% yearly.